Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech, the Kerensky Redux series. I'm your host, Colors Fade, and it's episode 53. So we'll do this mission. It's a 728 salvage again. You know, more salvage is always better. So, and these people are getting some experience. The Highlander and Cooler over in the Marauder guys, he's going to be a full 1010 pilot soon. And I can tell you, it would be very exciting and very cool if we had a bull shark for the last 600 days. It would come in useful in a lot of different ways, and I would love having it. It'd be fantastic. But if we can't get it, we can't get it. Yes, Chief Vertanen. My combat drones are en route. Okay, so we have to go destroy a Bauman group of Battletechs, which means we gotta get to cover, which we don't really have here, which is unfortunate. We're gonna get to cover, and then we gotta blow up the space. And all the good cover is up there. I hate this one. There's no way to get to cover. You can't really get to this cover. You can try. Usually doesn't work out. Because you get that going on. Okay. Let's just go up here and try to blow this stuff up as fast as we can. We get little mechs. Oh, look, it's a locust. There's one saving grace to this. We do have a mortar. So if we need to spend it, we certainly can.
Time to earn our money.
Hey now. Shooting at me like that. A dragon. If there's one thing I hate, it's taking hits without damage reduction. Okay. You, my friend. You can't really get to where I want you to go, so we're going to go this way. Let's see. 75. Yeah, that's fair. Let's do this. You know what? He's really damaged, isn't he? They don't have, when they're not damaged, they just don't have a lot of armor. Sure. Let's spend it right here.
Fire downrange.
And get rid of that locust so we don't have to shoot at it 1,000 times to finally kill it. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Okay.
Commander. Order acknowledged.
This thing. Ooh. Some pretty good hitting going on there, Tex.
Engaging multiple targets.
There's his leg. My goodness, those locusts, they just have so much evasion.
Critical hit, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Not a mech that you can use, though. You can't afford those kinds of repairs and getting your pilots destroyed like that. So I think I'm just going to have this one shoot here. Oh, I got a better plan. Shoot that leg. I didn't think it could do that at 15%. It's a pretty low number, but oh, what the heck, I should try. On the other hand, there's this. That's liable to just kill it. Oh, it didn't. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh, look at you. It's like I got a medium laser somewhere I can shoot. What do we have? 42%.
Waiting for order.
There we go. We'll be in cover next turn. We got a rifleman. Oh. Oh, one of them hit him in the face. Oh, that was enough because he doesn't have a lot of armor there.
Mech destroyed.
Nice. Okay.
Standing by.
You can get way up here and you have a couple small lasers, so here's what I think you can do. Just shoot the small lasers.
Firing.
I love those things. I like putting them on my frontline mechs because they They come in so useful so many times.
Rolling.
They're never not useful.
I'm there.
Location confirmed.
Come on.
What do we have here?
Rolling. Commander.
I need the big gun. Get up here and show me what you got.
Affirmative.
See anything? No? Okay.
Sensors locked on.
Laser turret.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, now you're there.
Coordinates received.
We got laser turret. Boom.
Engage multiple targets.
That one's done. Your twin goes kaboom. Good job, crack shot.
That's a kill.
Yes, it is. And then there's going to be ads, so
Quick
we'll
sending.
just start getting over here. We got 2 more of those to take care of.
Commander.
Warning.
Yeah.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Really? That seems like such a surprise.
Standing by.
Okay, don't do that.
Waiting for orders.
This guy. Kill this thing. What do we got here?
Got a lock.
Laser turret.
Waiting for orders. I'm there.
Boom shakalaka. Yep.
Enemy eliminated.
It's a way harder mission if you're doing it at 2 skulls with like 2 skull appropriate stuff.
Coordinates received.
But we got the Big Macs. We're a menace to society.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Thank you for those encouraging words.
Standing
Lorenko, Commander Kerensky hunters. That's us, yep. It's good to know. Now I have a face. Not Kerabauman, you will be dead soon. Alright, don't waste this. Just fire.
by. Acknowledged.
You can't kill it with your 2 large lasers, but I'm not going to have you waste anything on it, because here comes headshot time. Or even if it's not headshot, they're locusts, and so that's the thing about the Marauders. It can kill them by using its called shot.
Light damage.
Whereas
Holding
everybody
firm.
else is kind of like, I got missiles. 1 in 4 will hit it.
Commander.
Okay, let's do this. Just plow this thing. Oh no, I forgot to turn it on. Forgot to turn the Gauss on. Or it would have died. Oh well.
Waiting for orders. Rolling.
Well, it's still gonna die. It's just take a little longer.
Split fire.
Oh, see that's the thing. You got a really low percentage chance to hit him, but if you hit him with the Gauss, they're cooked.
I'm receiving you. Move order received.
Doink, doink, over, out.
I.
The rest of you guys coming to fight us, you might want to turn around right now and just
Get to the LZ for extraction.
run away.
Payday.
Run away. Okay. Oh,
Hightailing it.
hightailing it. Bring them on, chunkies. Yeah, of course. Take a shot at my annihilator.
Damage minimal.
The flea. The bite of the flea. What else do we have? Oh, see, this is when it would be nice to have the mortar. You could rain havoc on this guy. It's pretty good, but
System holding.
we should still be okay.
Standing by.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. Do this. Dang it. Come on now. Give me control.
Commander? I'm there.
What do we got? The flea is at 55% chance. Oh yeah, do this.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah, baby. That thing's gone.
Target destroyed. I'm here.
Next. What do we got? You're still standing. I'm still standing.
Fire it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that's just menacing. Oh, he's not dead yet.
That hit something good.
Oh, he's knocked down. Good for him. The javelin. Alright, we're down to what? With that and that? Oh, perfect. Okay. Here, you can take this. I'm sure you won't hit it in the head. It's a small target.
Copy that, Commander.
Oh, we did hit him in the head with his laser. Oh, that was wonderful.
I need a new target.
One more turn after this.
Moving out.
Moving out. Moving on.
Time to unload.
Bad company.
Mech destroyed.
Till the day I die. This should be quick. Okay, who's gonna get the kill? Coin flips around.
For order.
The Marauder gets to move first, so can she get it? Yep. Oh, that's dead. Oh, really? You did not kill it with that.
Reporting critical hit.
Wow. Oh, well, you lose out on the pool.
Commander?
Because we're going to have this fat boy do it. Both legs destroyed.
Hostile eliminated.
Alright, not tar Bowman. Not car Bowman. Not car Bowman. I'm not a car. I'm a truck.
Mission successful.
Alright, Mr. Not Car Bowman. We get paid in scrap, and there was the dragon, which was nice, although we couldn't really get it in one piece. But we did get this rifleman in one piece, which was pretty cool. We got a Javelin 10A, we got 2/3 to finish piece there. We got a Locust 1V, 2/3 to finish piece there, and a Flea 2/3 to finish piece. So that's 4 mechs we're going to finish. They're the smaller ones, so obviously they don't sell for as much, but still, that's pretty nice. Because at this stage of the game, that's really what I'm looking at, is how many mechs can I complete each mission. Because each mech that you complete is a mech that you can sell, and that's kind of the most important thing. Look, there's a lot of mechs there. We finished a lot of mechs. That's awesome. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's great. Of unknown origin for Tarragona. Well, Commander, thanks to you, my return to civilization has been ensured. Alcohol. That's what that means. See you, Yamaguchi. So this is cool. We started off with Motobion. The Dobrev drifted in a deep periphery from outside the boundaries of known space. Whoa, hold up. Okay, KF drive is damaged. Yeah, give me the next bit. I believe the Dobrev to be an artifact of General Kerensky's exodus. Perfect. Let's say that the Dobrev really is a leftover from Kerensky's exodus. What does that mean for us? It means stuff. Respectfully, you're off your guard. Let's say we can head her helping you with the missionaries. What's in it for us? Remember, we're mercenaries. Alright. Yep. We've reached an agreement. We'll send a team to bring you aboard. Okay, so we got a plan. I'll start putting out feelers, he says. Well, sooner that happens, the better. The first stage of this whole long thread is done. We get a TTS for energy that I don't really care about, and a flippin' Panther, and a +1 hit defense to gyro. I'm telling you right now, if they were still doing development on this game, I would ask for permission to let me put together the bonus crates, because this is not good. This is a waste of time. Alright, that part of it is done. Now we get to go on to the rest of it, which is figuring out it's just basic contracts. Probably won't have to show much of this. It's 3 pirate missions. We're definitely going to do those. Taurian concordant missions. The thing I wanted to show before I transition out of here is we had, like, I think it was like minus 15 Draconis Combine, and now we're at 15, which is great for us. So that's where we're at. I'm going to plow ahead with these 2 skull missions. They're not going to be difficult. And then we will move on and continue working our way up. You know, we have all this right here to do. There's 4 pirate systems here, including if we need to kill some time, we can duck in here into the Arano Restoration a little bit, although some of these have some pretty long travel times. And then you want to finish up, I believe, at I think Mantharok is the last one. I think Appian is the second to last one, and that's the one where you get the bull shark. So that's what that's going to be. Hiring Hall, I think we already looked at this. There's nothing substantial here, so I will plow through these missions, and then we will move on. So nothing terribly interesting happened with the rest of these contracts. As you can see, I did them all. And where we ended up with our reputation when we were over is the pirates jumped up to 66, and we were still able to do all the contracts. Capellans are still maxed, which is really nice. Draconis Combine is now up to 15. And we've done that first step in the Flashpoint campaign. So we're going to exit out of here. There's only one significant thing that happened. We're going to head over to here. We're probably going to skip over Portland and move on to Tiverton. And the only significant thing that happened at all in all of these missions that I did that were like 2 skulls was our Atlas got a little bit dinged up in the shoulder. So we're just going to repair that one. It'll take a day. We also pulled a king crab, which was really nice. We did get a king crab on a 2 skull mission. It was I was glad I wasn't playing with lighter mechs. We're going to go in and sell everything in the store that we have duplicated. So, which should be, there's a fair number of small and medium mechs that we got from this run through this system. It's not going to be enough to make a huge dent, I don't think. Picked up 2 of those. Things like the dragon. Yeah, we picked up a lot of this little stuff like fleas, and there were lots of little mechs is all. Fired off the big mortar a couple of times. Yeah, javelins, annoying as they are. Jenners, locusts. You could see we ended up with 1 of each one of them duplicated, so that was an extra panthers. So we get down here, rifleman. Shadowhawk, you could see just nothing super impressive. There were almost no heavies or assault mechs in this system because it's, you know, small skull. So you take what you can get out of here and you move on. So that's the last of it. That puts us at 31 million, and you could see where we're at with 656 days left. We're over 20,000. Remember, you only have to get to 70 up here. 70,000 to get the Kerensky score if you get everything else. You don't have to get to 80. So in that case, we're 2/7 of the way there. It's not too bad. Now if we go into buying and look at the mech parts, since we have 31 million, I'm just going to buy everything.
New equipment available.
This is going to give us a completed javelin.
New equipment available.
Jenners, Phoenix Hawk, Quick Draw, Rifleman. That finishes that one off. This can go to the garage. Send to storage. And then they have a whole bunch of stuff in here. They had these Ultra Autocannon 5s. That's what we wanted to grab before we left. I think I have enough Ultra Autocannon 2s. If we go back to the mech bay and look at our components, if we just look at ballistic stuff, We have 2 Ultra Autocannons 2 and 2 Ultra Autocannon 2 Pluses, which are great because they're 3 tons off, and we still don't have an Atlas 2 to spend it on yet. So we're good there. We're up to 25 million and we're ready to move on. Oh, there were nobody significant to hire here in the hall, which I wouldn't expect there to be, but we're going to want to hire some people soon. So this is hopefully in the next couple of systems, we're going to get some people. Go back to here. We got to upgrade in 15 days for the ship. We're just about done with ship upgrades completely. So as we get ready to go, let's take a look at something here. So I want to take a minute to talk about the Flashpoint campaign as it progresses. This is Portland. This is Tiverton. Independence is where the next one takes place. So we don't want to get there too soon. We'd kind of like that to show up. And then up here at Appian is where the 3rd stage happens, the Flashpoint campaign called Hourglass. This one down here at Independence, the Flashpoint campaign will be called Hunting Season. That's stage 2. Stage 3 up here in Appian is called Hourglass, and that's where you get the bull shark at the end of it. So we're going to roll in kind of this direction and stop and take a look at things as we go. Hopefully the other Flashpoint will show up. That's the thing I've never really done, is pay attention to how long between each Flashpoint. And unfortunately the Wikipedia is very bad about that. The Battletech wiki doesn't say if there's a minimum duration between those. So we'll get out of Tarragona and then we'll take off. $3 days to get the heck out of here and jump. 3 days for the jump to charge, I guess would be more accurate to say. So here we are at Portland, and we can at least take a look at what the contracts look like and if they're going to be helpful. It's such a low skull system, it's probably not worth stopping at. Oh, and I need to also take look. It's mostly government stuff too, which is kind of a shame, but let's take a look at the map and see what it looks like. Yeah, so on the map, it shows all of these on my map that I have as being blue systems, meaning they're all pretty short in and outs. The only one that's red is up here at Sacramonte. So even Appian and over here at Mantharaca. So we're going to move on to Tiverton and see about the black market there, because that could be beneficial. Here, the contracts are no good. What about that? I mean, we should always check the hiring hall and the store just in case. Hiring hall has some people. The problem is they all have this skill, surefooting, which I just don't care about. So that's a little too bad. What about their store? Is there anything worth grabbing here? And I think the answer is probably no. Yeah, so there's nothing there. It does make me think about my mech bays, though. We did pick up a couple of ultra autocannons. And I want to take a look at... Remember, we need to always have a group of mechs that can be deployed for a total of 200 tons or less. And those become useful for certain flashpoints and certain missions when you have a cap and you can't go above it. And I think having those ultra autocannon 5s on some of these critters might help a lot. So I'm going to take a look at that for a second. One of the things about those particular missions where you're capped at 200 is I also think you're capped for individual mechs at 55 and you can't go into 60, which is too bad, because what I'd really like to run for a sub 200 mech lance would be the Kentaro, the Shadowhawk, or the Kentaro and the Hatchet Man actually would be great, and then the Firestarter along with a Rifleman, but you can't get that. So that's a little bit tough. What's this guy running? He's got ultra autocannon 2s and a bunch of lasers. Okay. Well, this is pretty good. The Firestarter here, I don't have any better machine guns or short lasers I can put on it, so I can't adjust it. This, I don't have any S++ lasers to put on this, so I can't really adjust him at all. The Shadowhawk already has an ultra autocannon 2 on it and an LRM 10. So I don't think there's any adjustment to be made there. The Griffin, which I wouldn't really use unless I needed it for fodder, kind of has its PPC. Now, I might have a PPC Plus that I could put on there. Let's see. Yeah, there's one that does 5 damage, so you could put that on there. So we can do that. And there's an LRM 10. There's LRM 10 plus over here. 2 stability damage plus 50% crit. Or you could just get an added 2 damage from him. Hold on, let's go look at the Shadowhawk because it also had an LRM on it. Would it have LRM 10 plus, and this does what? Plus 2 damage. Okay. Let's refit this then. We've got time between now and the next stop, and it's not like we're going to use these a lot, so we might as well refit them and get them in the best possible position we can. I really like stability damage and making things fall down, but the extra 2 damage might be the smartest thing when you're little. So yeah, if we take the extra 2 damage straight up and do that, now he's slightly better. And in the Kintaro, we should have some pluses for the short missiles that could make this a little bit better. So what do we have here? We've got a SRM 6 that we can replace with a 6 for an extra 4 damage. We've got an SRM 4 that we can replace with a SRM 4 plus damage and stability damage. And an SRM 6 for plus 2 damage, we can replace that with plus 4. So that's nice. All of those are little upgrades. So that's good for him. Oh, hold on. And then, do we have anything? He's got a gyro for hit defense. Gyros are great because they don't really add anything weight-wise. So that's always nice. The TTSs are always cool, but they cost something. That costs a ton, so we don't have any room for that. Unfortunately, you'd have to take off an SRM 6 and put an SRM 4 on there. Instead, you'd lose a little bit of offensive firepower for plus 3 on your missiles, and I'm just not sure that's worth it. I think I'd rather have the raw firepower and hope that it hits. Right. Because if it does, it can do a lot of damage in a single turn. We've got our standard AC 10 plus Marauder. You could go in here and so here's the thing to look at. This has got, we haven't used that Marauder in a long time because we got the one with the Gauss rifle. I would be curious to look at something here as far as upgrades. We have an Ultra Autocannon 2 and an Ultra Autocannon 5. What could we do with this? Could we get enough weight on this thing? Because the Ultra Autocannon 5 is what? It's a tonnage of 9. It's really heavy. Hold on, I'm going to check something out here. So here's a potential setup for this Marauder is the 2 Ultra Autocannon 5s we just picked up. And then you could even go so far as to put the TTS on it for ballistic, because it weighs 3 tons. So now you're talking about something that maybe would be really accurate, and we know how deadly these are, but now you're talking about it being more accurate than an Annihilator by about 2 times as much. The Annihilator sits at around 18% when you're trying to headshot something with a full pilot who has called shot mastery. This is going to sit over 30%, maybe as high as 35%, and then it's going to have this bonus here. And you got 2 of these. You know these, if one of them hits ahead of any mech, it's just going to mow them down. So I kind of want to try this. It's going to give him 15 shots total for a whole deployment. I like the looks of this. So I'm thinking, yeah, sure. Oh, and then what do we have for comm system? We got a +3 on it right now, and the other ones we have in backup aren't as good. So yeah, let's try this. I'm gonna rename this UAC because it's the Ultra Autocannon version. We're gonna try this on a mission. I think this could be really cool. This could be a neat one. So we're gonna skip Portland. We're gonna go on to the black market. Oh. We're not gonna get that Marauder in time. I should have moved it to the front of the list. Okay, I want to move it I don't want to stop work because I just want to manage my tasks. I want to move that. Oh, you could get it in 3 days. All right, let's take a look at contracts here then. This is a black market system, so it's almost a guarantee we want to stop down there. Because we're going to want to buy up all the mech parts. This is an advantage now we have good in with the pirates. But the problem is there are really cruddy missions here, aren't there? There's 2 pirate missions, and then these are... This one doesn't say no specific threat, so you can't know. And wolves. And this doesn't say anything, so both of those could be against pirates. That's 4 really bad missions. I mean, these are fine. They're pirates, but they're 2 skull. You're not going to get much out of that. Fortunately, it's an assassinate in a battle. What's their hiring hall and store look like? This could tip the balance in our favor. That's hiring hall is not impressive. Let's take a look at the store then. The regular store, bunch of Marauder part. I mean, there's a couple Marauder parts. Standard stuff. Black market. What do we got? Banshee, Battlemaster, Crab, Javelin, Hatchets. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in here. There's a full-on King Crab. A bunch of parts. Oh, there's a Gauss rifle, too. Oh, and there's ER short lasers. Oh, my. And an L pulse laser if you wanted it. Cockpit mod 2. Oh, that's sweet. And there's a TTS here for ballistic. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. It's not sexy, but let's stop here. We're going to be spending some money and buying some stuff. So, and hopefully this will give a chance for that flashpoint to pop up before we have to go to Independence. Although I don't think that's going to happen.
Those upgrades you asked for are
Okay, pickup game. Play a friendly game. You get some boosted morale. High spirits for brother. We're going to go back to ship upgrades. We're almost done. So there's med bays and recreation. We're just going to keep grabbing morale.
Take a bit, but we'll get it done.
All right. And onward. Well, there we are.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
So we'll visit the store and all that jazz before we go, but for now it's going to be these missions. So let's see what this Marauder functions like out in the wild. There's a joint operation battle in the polar, and there's also an assassination. Before we go do the assassination where we actually will need a headshot, let's go into battle and see what it looks like. Oh, and before we even do that, let's look at our mech wars. So we have a few people here that have some experience, which is nice. I've been trying to get these guys all the way up here to get called shot mastery. And neither one of them are there yet. So, and then this person, Rounder, same kind of thing. Just trying to get them up to call shot master, because then they can go in the Marauder and finish out their leveling up. And you can see where we're at with mech warrior experience. Keep inching up there to the top. So, with 640 days remaining, let's go do some contracts. Yeah, so this one. Battle straight up against the planetary government, which is nice. So let's take the other Marauder and put it in here. Beaker's gonna run it for us. These guys are all in here to get experience. You can run this Gauss cockpit modded Atlas is basically the same as this one. The only real difference here is he has a cockpit mod ++, so somebody can't get hurt. So that's why I'm going to run that one instead. And he's got high spirits. It's too bad he's not good enough to be put in a Marauder yet. But actually, he's got high spirits. He can use... Oh, I need him to split, though. That's why these two guys, they need to split. Okay, good enough. Let's try this out. The cat's here, and she has some words. Lucy? Is that the whole story, or just part of it? Okay. Hey! Trying to scratch on things here.
Command
Turkey.
interface initiated.
She's a turkey, that one. Alright. Let's give it a look here. Just straight up battle. On this map. Oh yeah, it's not always a straight up battle. On this particular map from this particular location, usually what happens is you trigger these guys and then reinforcements show up from somewhere. So we'll go see how true that is.
Moving to position.
You got company. Moving to position.
On my way.
Oh, it's a jam. It's our favorite little missile launchers.
Minimal.
Yep. Bring it on. This is a map that you see frequently in the early game. I mean, we're in an early game system, so it makes some sense. Do they have anything bigger? They got a 50-ton mech. Okay. That is extra, isn't it? Are we dealing with more than 4 mechs here? Why am I counting more than 4 things shooting at us? Well, I just saw Arano restoration. I thought we were against the government officials.
I'm showing minor damage.
We have 2 lances out here.
Minimal damage.
We have 2 full lances. So,
Bye. Coordinates received.
I think we need to be a little cautious here. Alright, you're gonna miss, but... Oh, you didn't. That's awesome. Problem is now we can't see everybody else. Dang. Okay.
Good to go.
This guy here, he's got the longest
On the move.
reach. 50 tons and 50 tons. Take a look at this first person.
Sensors locked.
It's a hunchback. 4P.
Need something, Chief?
Move order received.
Okay, you got these ultra autocannons. Let's see how they work.
Flashing in all weapon systems.
Not quite. It hit him in the head, but it didn't kill him. Yeah.
Commander?
I'm just gonna have him brace because everybody's gonna shoot at him. So we have local government officials and the Arano Restoration shooting at us. Yeah, and I'm not putting you out in the open to do that. That's a mistake. Okay, what do we have there? Is that a hatchet man or something? No, it's got
Damage is
an
low.
autocannon and what is it? An autocannon and a big laser at 50 tons. Can't be a Shadowhawk, guys. Can't. They don't put large lasers on this. What is that thing? It's an enforcer. Oh, okay. Well,
What's up, boss?
you, my friend, pop that guy in the head. See how that works. You're gonna take penalties from shooting 2 times in a row, but oh, that one, you saw it. That was awesome. Oh man. Okay. These guys don't have full armor though, so that is skewing the results here a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
I think overall the other Marauder is still going to be a better choice in most circumstances. Right, like destroy. That works out.
Critical hit, Commander.
It's just because the armor penetration on those Gauss rifles is so good. And of course we're going to buy a Gauss rifle, so now we can just stuff it on this particular Marauder after we leave this place. And then we'll have 2 of them, which will be pretty cool. Alright, just finish him off. Things destroyed.
Mech destroyed.
Well then,
Yes, Commander.
I guess just hang tough. Let them come to you. They got to get somebody in sight, somebody in range to see you. Oh, look, they're way over there. How many more? 20 tons. Okay.
Receiving you.
This becomes an easy fix. Beep.
Got a lock.
Oops. He's out in the open, exposed. No cover. Oh, left leg destroyed.
That hit something good.
Let's give our Marauder a chance to
How's it going?
not do anything this turn. Not take the penalty. Oh, almost.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
Yes, it is. Alright. Plenty of resolve. That's really nice. Hey, look. Restoration lands. Engage and destroy. Yes. We're very aware of that, by the way.
Yes, Commander.
You can't see him from there, can you, Turkey? You'd have to go out there? Oh, man. I don't want to put you out in harm's way. Even though they're little. Let's do this.
Roger that.
He's gonna
Standing
get up. He's getting up off the ground. Flickering. Sparkles.
Systems holding.
There's a fourth one out here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Alright, I got plans for that. Lots of LRMs, man. Like,
Light damage, holding firm.
it's just...
Light damage.
So what do we got? We got 4 mechs over here. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Oh, you can hit it from there? Oh, I'm not even sure that's necessary then. Let's do this.
What's up, boss? Receiving you.
Oh, look, you can see.
On my way.
You've got a Trebuchet, this punk, that punk. Oh, your Gauss rifle. Finish that one off. Let's do this. Boink.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
How's it going?
What about the... You... Can you see him? You can't? You can't see it. Oh, man. You can see that one from there, though, can't you? Okay.
Heading out.
I just want to kill this thing, so I'm just going to poke it in the most
Firing a
vulnerable spot. Shoot it down.
That's a kill.
Waiting for orders.
That guy's not happy.
Good to go.
And this guy's just line of sight, so he's just going to sit there and wait. Ooh. This could be nice. Get them all clustered together. We have a mortar.
Light damage, Commander.
Let's see what they do.
Holding for
I want this other guy to
tactical
come over here. Oh, it's a Trebuchet as well. No, we're not going to hit them all. Thank goodness for damage reduction. Wow. Okay, Mortar Boy.
Ready for
If
orders.
you were going to shoot this mortar, how many could you hit? You can either get 2 of them or this turkey over here. Okay, let's just do this.
Fire downrange.
Let's hurt him. Parts falling away.
Good to go. Multiple targets.
No, that one's dead. I think I can headshot him. He's either gonna die from the headshot or we're just gonna kill him because he's got nothing left.
Everything I've got.
There we go. That did work.
Hope we can salvage that.
Got something
Can you?
on the
Yep. I'm just gonna go finish this turkey. What do you got over here? a javelin. Just kill it. That wasn't too bad.
Target eliminated.
Mission successful.
It was a little surprising to see the second group of mechs there right away and to not have them call out and say, oh yeah, you have an extra group of mechs. Alright, we finish an Enforcer. Let's see, what else do we have here? We can finish a Trebuchet. And then we should just pick up as many other 50 tonners as we can. Trebuchets are pretty popular, so that's why I like to pick those up, because you're more likely to finish more of them. I see them more than I see the Enforcers anyway. Your random number generator may vary. So we finish one mech, two mechs, a javelin. Okay. Well, 3 missions left to go. So now we've seen that mech in action. And we can go do this assassination mission. It's against the planetary government as well. I'm just going to keep it. It's nice. I don't think it's as good as the Gauss one because of the way the Gauss punches through some stuff, but I'm going to ride this out for this particular series of missions and see if my opinion changes at all. It would be a little different if it had if you could get 3 Ultra Autocannon 5s on it. And I say that because you see me run with my Annihilators with 4 Ultra Autocannon 5s on them, and I frequently take headshots when I have my best pilots in there. And even at 18%, they do a pretty good job of head capping things, but that's because they have 4 of those darn things. With 2, it's not quite as going to be not quite as consistent, even with the better aiming capability of them. All right, it's an Orion. That's fantastic. This is I love this map. I've been on this map before. It's a neat little map. Of course, thanks, Kat. If you were using what I would call level appropriate mechs for a 2-skull system, you're using a bunch of mediums, and you saw both of these groups of backups close together and the Orion, I would probably poop my pants, I think. So, question is, can we get up to that cover in time? And I think the answer is probably no. So let's move over here and be a little smarter.
Location confirmed.
Because I don't think we can get up there before we start to get shot at.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
Really? You sure about that? I don't know. Crossfire might be kind of fun.
Copy that.
Darius.
I get you. On the move.
Oh, Darius. Yeah, so in fact, this particular map, and I'm reminiscing now because it happens to me so frequently in my playthroughs. This is the map where I usually run into an assassination mission, and it's one of those missions that helps me get a mech that I really want early in the game. It's a little weird playing this and being 600 days in with all these assaults and stuff and coming down to these places like Independence and Tiverton and playing here. I've always done it in the different direction, and I've always hit these systems so much sooner in my playthrough, so to do it now is a little strange. It's like, whoa, I'm overpowered for this. But okay, now we run into the difficulty of
Moving out.
where do we need to go? Can we go up there? Can we get up there? Probably not. Oh, look. Okay, he's just gonna have to back up then. Save a spot for him and let everybody come to us. Oh, you cowards, you ran? What are you doing running? Show yourself. Oh wow. They're like, nope, not gonna. So what do you want to do? If he runs, can he sprint up there? Almost. Almost.
Got it.
Okay.
Waiting
I'm
for
gonna run
orders.
these two guys up here.
Full speed, no target.
Waiting for orders.
This guy can
Aye,
shoot
aye.
from so far that I'm not worried about that. This thing is a little different matter. I also don't want it getting shot at. But I do want it to get in cover here.
No shooting.
So we're gonna try to get up to this next level. They've spaced this stuff out perfectly to where it's like, what do I do? Stay in cover or try to get up to the next level? Because being out of cover is always bad. Always.
Bandit.
Bandits, is that what you're calling them? And where they've got both of these groups of reinforcements crammed together, you're fighting 8 mechs all at a time while the Orion makes its way over to you. You need to be in cover. Okay.
Orders.
If you could get up there, you can get eyes off of us, which would be great.
Firing a full salvo.
Didn't do it. Fired it. Didn't do it. Here comes a Wolverine. Oh, I knew it. Dang it. So there's Beaker taking a head hit. She can't pilot that anymore. So now go to the med bay. Oh, and that person took a head hit too. Wow.
Not much armor left in that location.
Yeah, I noticed. Her head hit has already happened, so if she gets hit anymore, it's no big deal. It's just longer in the med bay. Okay.
Ready
Well then.
for orders. Roger that.
What do we have here? Okay, I'm gonna try to take this thing out. And I'm gonna poke one into him. Just as an attention getter.
Confirm.
That thing is on the ground, and I'm not too worried about that.
On my way.
Instead, what I would like to do is this. Poke these guys, damage reduction, so. And these guys don't have breaching shot. So let's put that on C. ABC it. I wish they had breach. At this point in time, I'm just trying to get their attention so they won't shoot at my morale next turn. Let's shoot at Atlas's instead.
Mech, destroy.
Yep.
What's up,
Alright,
boss?
you, my friend. You're going to be out in the open. It's going to take you a few turns to move up, and that's kind of okay. Who's more likely to fall over? This guy is. Alright. Oh, it looked like he rattled him right in the head, and he did. And he knocked him down.
Hell yeah.
Now we got to wade through a whole bunch of mechs shooting at us. That's a lot of mechs shooting at us before we have a chance to shoot anybody, so. Hence, damage reduction. Alright. You could try to take a shot at him, or you could shoot at the guy who's already on the ground.
Commander.
And I think the safest thing to do is try to shoot at this Centurion. It's already on the ground. It already has a little bit of head damage, so
Aye.
that did it. It's nice. Good shoot, Tex. Takes him off the board. Wolverine, big mad. Like a Shadowhawk or something. I'm a little bit worried about him. He's got quite a bit of his head. So So what I'm going to do is swap these guys in place. And what we're going to do for that is, let's see. That's the 75-ton Orion. That's 35 tons. 55 tons. This Javelin and that thing over there is small as well. So he's going to move like this. And let's see. Yeah. Oh, these are... Wow. Okay. Just shoot at this thing.
Receiving you.
Then this one's going to step up into place
Affirmative.
and launch the mortar. So I can try to take both of these. Hurt them significantly, if not take them out. Oh boy. That did something, didn't it?
Ready for orders. Let's move.
Okay. And you've got a chance to either take him out or shoot that. You might be able to just kill that panther.
Primary target is taking damage.
So a stray shot hit it? That's funny. A stray shot hit it. Hit the Orion. Oh, look at you guys. Okay, who wants to die now?
Yes, Commander.
Well, you want to shoot at people who haven't had a chance to go yet. So this will knock him over if it doesn't kill him. Oh boy.
Critical hit, Commander.
Not that knocking him over matters, because he's going to get up before any of our assaults, but... Actually, no. Oh, is there another Wolverine? Wow. There's a lot of mechs here. It's a lot of mechs. So, if we're not careful, we could be in trouble. And that's why. You see how close that came to hitting me in the face? We absolutely have to headshot that one next turn.
Reporting heavy damage.
This feels like a mission where somebody's going to get headshot and die, so...
Receiving you.
I'm going to make sure that this thing wipes this guy out. Let's see, just core him out, will you? Can't afford to have him getting up.
And that's the way we do
Yep. Can't afford to have him getting up. It's just not... That's not a good situation. Damage. He's really damaged. He's not quite as damaged, and he's a softie. So let's do this. Let's gauss that guy and gash that guy.
No.
Turkey.
Receiving you. Affirmative.
Alright, buddy. You try it. You got 85% to hit him. Let's see what you can do.
Taking the shot.
There you go. Those LRMs 20 is not doing quite the load of damage I was hoping they would do. Oh, still stray shotting and hitting my guy. Uh-oh, here comes Punky Booster. I am set up to melee you guys. That's probably not a wise decision on your part.
Standing by.
Okay, you sexy thing. This guy appears your mark. I know he's got damage reduction on. You're gonna have to do your best.
I got it.
You got one in the head. Not enough. Another head hit. Like I said, you can feel these missions coming when people are gonna die to a head wound. Yeah. Yeah, you can just feel it coming. It's coming.
I can't take much more of this.
I know. It's awful. It's absolutely dreadful.
Waiting for
So,
orders.
He can only shoot at one person. I'm less worried about him. I'm more worried about that Wolverine. I'd like to finish these two things off. Let's take this Wolverine out. What's his most dangerous weapon? He's got AC 5 on the right arm. Not anymore. Oh, he's still on there. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Jeez. Oh, wait a minute.
Waiting for order.
This guy right here, he can shoot. Okay. So what he's going to do is this. He's going to multi-target. He can shoot small lasers at that one. Something there, and maybe a little bit a bite for that guy. See if he can finish off a couple of people here. Knocked him down. That's good. There we go. That one's gone. If I punch this guy, it's a complete waste because that's all he'd be doing. So what I'm going to do is back up a skosh. I'm going to shoot him with my tiny lasers. And then I'm going to shoot everything else at this guy. Kill it. Kill two of them. Oh, he didn't get it.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Yeah, shooting at my Marauder, you punk. All that really matters is shooting that Orion.
Orders?
Headshot him. Do it, honey. Oh, that hit him in the face and it still wasn't enough. Oh, that's too bad. Not accurate enough. Not accurate enough. So, yeah. Gauss for the win. Okay, here comes Death Become Us. Oh, he can shoot his autocannon, but he is very mad at me for shooting him in the head. Alright, well,
Good to go.
that changes things. Wolverine, what are you? 60%. No! I was reaching down and touched that other mech and it accidentally hit that button.
Standing by.
That's too bad. Okay. I'm not going to shoot the cows. Let's do it that way. He's very hot.
Firing.
There we go. Okay, you're what's left there, bud. And here's what I'm going to have you do. Where is his AC-10? Is right there. You hit everything but what I want you to hit. Turkey.
Ready for orders.
Well, alright. You gotta do it. It's not the optimal distance, but this is your third time's a charm kind of thing. Still didn't do it. Wow. Okay, I have... Oh, and he's gonna run now.
Ready.
How interesting. Okay.
Engage.
Missed clean.
Critical hit, Commander.
Not ideal here. I was really hoping that I could walk away with some mech parts there, but...
Roger.
4 failed headshots. It's just not gonna happen. Oh my god, and the Panther's not even going down. Okay, let's put the Panther on the ground. He's on the ground. Let's kill the Panther.
Hostile removed. Let's get this done, team.
What's he gonna do now? Turn around and fire his AC-10. Taking a lot of damage here. Alright, my darling. Yet another try for you. CT destroyed. That's too bad. Okay, well,
Target
it was worth trying.
Mission Mission
but I
successful.
think we've established that 2 Ultra Autocannon 5s are not sufficient for headshotting. There's not enough Ultra Autocannons to guarantee success on 1 or 2 shots. And the other thing is, with the refire penalty, you're penalized. You're penalized and it hurts, so that's too bad. But live and learn. It's a combination I've never actually tried in all my hours of playing this game. Thought it was worth a shot. That does finish an Orion for us though, so that's pretty funny. And we come to the end of another episode. I'm your host, Colors Fade. If you dig the episode, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. My Patreon is listed in the description box below, and if you have a question or comment, leave it and I'll do my best to respond. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.